Pooh Shiesty is the dumbest criminal to ever live by a mile, and is not even close. Pooh Shiesty is not just going to jail. Pooh Shiesty is going under the jail. Where they're going to put Pooh Shiesty at under the jail, he would never see daylight again. Not only will he not see daylight again, he's going to a part of the jail where daylight won't see him.
FBI arrested 9 people in connection with a violent robbery and kidnapping at a Dallas recording studio. Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Investigators say the main suspect, a Memphis rapper known as Pooh Shiesty, held a group of musicians at gunpoint during a dispute over a recording contract. Fox 4's Alex Boyer is live with details. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Clarice, you know, this is certainly a crazy story. According to that complaint, he, along with his father and 7 others, traveled to Dallas back in January to go to a recording studio to meet up for a purported business meeting. But once there, the rapper allegedly held a record executive at gunpoint over that record deal dispute.
From rapper to accused kidnapper, Lontrell Williams Jr., known as Pooh Shiesty, seen here in his YouTube video, is under arrest for allegedly assaulting the owner of his record label, New 1017 Records, during a purported business meeting in Dallas back on January 10th. At the time of the incident, he was on house arrest for a previous unrelated crime.
Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators lured the 3 victims to a Dallas recording studio. The gist of it is this: Williams wanted out of his contract with New 1017 Records, which is owned by fellow rapper Gucci Mane. Federal investigators say Williams pointed an AK-style weapon to the head of the victim, identified in the complaint by his initials RD, and forced that person to sign a release to his recording contract. Gucci Mane's real name is Radrick Davis, which matches the victim's initials.
Hey man, Pooh, let me give you some advice real quick, homie. If them good white folks come to you today and they say, hey Pooh, we got 30 years for you, man, take that 30 years and be happy about it, man. Go sit down and do your 30. Cause the evidence that came out today against Pooh Shiesty was so overwhelming. Pooh Shiesty's greatest advocate and defender, Lawyers for Worker Mo, made a video and said, hey man, Pooh, get comfy, homie, it's over with. Do you understand how damning this evidence has to be for Pooh Shiesty's biggest advocate, the man who's been online telling us Shiesty coming home and Shiesty is innocent the last couple of months? For him to come out and say, hey, Pooh, get comfy, man, it's over with. It is done.
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer. Non-lawyers think the truth is what they know. Hey, I know this. It's the truth. I could see it. You know what lawyers think the truth is? It's what you could prove in a court of law. When a Fed writes an affidavit saying witnesses told him this, this, and this, and so the defendant is guilty of a crime, that does not make the defendant guilty of a crime. When those witnesses take the stand and give sworn testimony under oath with the defendant in the box and 12 jurors on the side, now you have evidence, you have sworn testimony. We are far from that. Look, I'm not saying this case is getting beat, this case is getting won, this case is this case is that. What I'm saying is you have to look at what the government is telling you and look at what the government is showing you. And then you have to start playing the game. That's all. The idea that there's a video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long time ago. But we'll see what happens as the case in the witness.
Mo, do I got something to tell you, sir? Mo, do I got something to tell you, man? But I think you already found out before I had a chance to tell you, Mo, because I checked a couple of minutes ago and you dropped this video right here. And I could see the sadness and the wind taken out of you, man. Because even you didn't think that Pooh Shiesty was this stupid.
I'm still waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come into the recording studio and be like, yo, Gucci Mane, you've been punked. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. That looks like a real video. It looks like when the police reports first came out, it was clear there was no surveillance cameras inside the recording studio room where the kidnapping happened. And so Pooh had a chance. The security guard who gets robbed at gunpoint of his Rolex watches, Pooh could say, that's not me. But the thing was going to be, is Gucci going to testify and say what happened in the room? Gucci will probably still have to testify if Pooh makes him by taking it to trial. But more than likely, Pooh's going to need to cop out a plea because the federal sentencing guidelines are so bad.
Terrible.
How do you take out a camera in the room with no surveillance and then record that? Drugs. That has to be drugs. This is truly a lesson in life, ladies and gentlemen. This world is delicate and fragile, and if you have opportunity and you waste it, or worse, you bury yourself, it's over. You only live once. It's precious. Take care of yourself.
The only lesson to be learned here is don't put your faith in grimy niggas.
Yeah, but all
right, that's a lesson that y'all need to learn, because I've been learning that lesson, bro. I learned that lesson when a grimy nigga called Howard showed up to the water ice shop that I was working at, ate all the water ice, ate all the cheese pretzels I gave him, even gave him a hot dog, but even gave him a gelato with mint chocolate chip on top of the strawberry water ice. Oh, I looked out for him. And then when grimy niggas, and when them dusty hating niggas started going at me, man, Howard clicked up with them to go against me after eating all my water ice. So Howard taught me that grimy niggas can't be trusted early in life. So when Mo, I think Mo's a good guy. He don't really have that much experience when dealing with grimy niggas. So he thought, man, no way Pooh Shiesty did this to Gucci Mane, who gave him an opportunity where nobody else wanted to give him an opportunity. No way Shiesty did this to Gucci Mane, who made him a millionaire before anybody else. No way he would do this. Man, I knew Shiesty did it the minute Shiesty told his grandmama he a snake. He told his own grandmama, you got too much faith in me. You telling me to cut the grass. Whole time I'm the snake. I knew he was a snake. I just didn't know he was stupid. But today I find out he's stupid and a snake. He's a stupid snake. Well, the reason why Mo is making this video sounding melancholy as can be, sounding sad as can be, is because the very same thing he thought was an impossibility. He thought, no way Pooh Shiesty is robbing Gucci Mane, holding him at gunpoint, kidnapping him to make him sign a contract to release him. No way he did this and put it on camera. Well, today he found out that's exactly what happened. A video surfaced today of Pooh Shiesty Daddy, and Gucci Mane in the studio with some goons, where they are holding Gucci Mane hostage, holding him at gunpoint, and making him release Pooh Shiesty from out the contract. This was all captured on footage.
This shit, oh, shit.
That's Gucci Mane. Gucci. Oh, and the person who's recording is Big 30. You can hear his voice. Sir.
This done bro, let me know it's done.
Kidnapping, bro. Kidnapping, man. Kidnapping, bro. Gucci turns to leave. He holds the gun. That's the kidnapping charge right there. 40 years. 40 years. By this 2-second gesture, 40 years. He turns to leave. You pull out the gun, 40.
Let them know you dropping me. I'll drop you. No, I'm saying. Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017.
Just said.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. So because he did this under duress while being kidnapped, that contract is probably wire fraud. 20 years.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell him.
Boy, do I got some news for you. Boy, do I got some news for you, Shiesty. Do you hear this, man? Do y'all hear this? While he's in the commission of the crime, he says, real ninja never did no police stuff.
What's going on? Bro, we just did it. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop.
So, Pooh Shiesty, like, in this right here, though, like, just really cut, like, it kind of really shows as well Pooh Shiesty's mindset, right? Because Pooh Shiesty is doing this, and the first thing he said was, man, Gucci a real one, man. He never do no police stuff. Why are you, that's just antagonizing that man. You are saying that while you're robbing this man and kidnapping him.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell him what's going on. Bro, we just did it. That's done. What you do? You drop.
If you don't understand why anybody will record themselves committing federal crimes, let me explain. First off, they thought that Gucci Mane would just go to the courts later and say he signed it under duress. So they took a video of it so they could show the judge. First off, taking this with the intentions of showing the courts if Gucci denies signing it under duress is just stupid, right? Because you recorded your homie with a gun to Gucci. And you turned the camera when the homie pulled out the gun. And you guys have plans on showing this to a judge? Cut it out, man. But secondly, the reason why this was recorded is because the crime does not matter if the streets don't know you did it, man. What's the point of kidnapping Gucci, holding him hostage with a firearm, making him sign, making him submit to you if the real niggas can't see you did it, man? If the hoes don't know you did it, what's the point of doing the crime, man? The body don't count if the hoes don't know I did it, man. What's the point of killing a nigga if I can go back to the block and the baddest hoes know I'm a killer, man? What's the point of catching a body if I can go back to the block and the real niggas know I'm a killer and the hoes know I'm a killer? What's the point if I don't get the stripes for doing it? So,
and we're gonna get right back to the video, but drop it in the comments. Do y'all think Pooh Shiesty was stupid for doing this, or you just like, yo, he had to get up out that contract? Drop it in the comments. Hit that like button. Let's keep going, y'all.
You gotta record it when you catch somebody like Gucci Mane, who is the example, the face of YNs and street dudes and gangster. When you make a dude like that submit to you on, man, you gotta record it, man. And that's why they did it. They recorded it because they wanted to show the streets how street they are. Now we get to see how street you are. But unfortunately for you, we get to see how street you are, and you get your stripes and your props while you doing life in prison. Because Pooh Shiesty already got priors. His base offense level gotta be like 30 plus. Pooh Shiesty, PSR, gotta be like 30 plus, yo. I'll be real, the base offense level is probably 30 to start. And by the time you add the enhancements and the PSR, he probably at like 50. Pooh Shiesty is gonna do life behind this. I think at bare minimum, he's looking at like 40. You is never coming home. And unfortunately for you, man, you thought you was smart. You thought you was smart. You went to the court to play them good white folks' faces, man. The prosecutors arrested you for you to go sit down, enjoy the chi-chis, right? Enjoy the steak you was having in prison, according to go sit down and take your accountability and your responsibility and maybe get a deal for like 20 to 30 and come out at the age like 50. You started fighting back, man. You started filing all type of motions with the court, letting the judge know, Your Honor, I'm here unjustly. They don't got no proof. They lying on me, Your Honor. That was what you put in that response to get out of jail on bond. You said the prosecutors, them good white folks was lying on you. They would never do no such thing. Not only is Pooh Shiesty the dumbest criminal to ever live, Pooh Shiesty might be the slimiest, most scandalous, untrustworthy nigga to ever live, man. I don't think there has ever been a more grimier nigga than Pooh Shiesty. He is the most shiesty, most scandalous, untrustworthy snake I think I've ever witnessed in the history of life. Bro, and the fact that Pooh Shiesty did this like a week, no more than a week, after he sat down with Double XL, he sat down with Double XL, looked them good white folks in their faces, and told them he was a changed man.
Knowing how to communicate, I learned how to communicate better. It's a lot of good things, you know. You can see the good in situations, there's always some good. Moving forward, like I was saying, like, just on moving better in life, like, I try like to steer away from them same type of like scenarios. It's like seeing now, like I done saw that one before. Like I done already watched that movie before. I'm already cool on it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to change on my people, places, and things. You know, change up the way I move. I always put like the importance first, like who I am and what I got ahead of me and who I do it for, and them situations to where now on my whole left side of my brain, all I could think about is, you know what I'm saying, the unfortunate, or you know what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying, but yeah, we can't go back there. It's real easy to go back. It's super, super hard to get out. So they just stay on my mind all the time, and the hard times and the nasty food and the, you know what I'm saying, like I keep the cell, my back hurting, and yeah, like it's real. So
the reality that somebody can know better but still do the opposite. Like, he's speaking like he know better, bro. But man, Pooh Shiesty was looking them folks in his eyes, telling them was straight up lie, man. He telling them folks, man, I'm reformed. Man, listen, man.
He was telling them folks a lot of stuff, but let me vibe with y'all for a second. Make sure y'all hit that like, hype, comment, and subscribe button. We're going to hit y'all with daily and consistent content on this channel. We're going to be dropping music on this channel also. But I seen from that last video, I was hitting that like button. We're going to keep dropping content, hip-hop content, rap content, doing reactions, all that. But with this situation right here with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane, honestly, I think Pooh Shiesty is very stupid for this situation. Like, this is top stupid. Like, this is top monk dickhead. This is some of the dumbest I've ever seen in my life. As far as Gucci, you falling right in line as far as everybody in Atlanta. If we call a spade on this channel, when we talk, we're going to build a community over here and we're going to keep it a being. It's a lot of stuff going on YouTube where ain't nobody really keeping it real. That's what we're going to do on this channel. Gucci, I rock with Gucci. We love the music. We grew up on Gucci. I'm back and forth to Atlanta, so I know what he mean to Atlanta. He got it looking real spooky out there. Drop it in the comments. How do y'all feel about Gucci Mane? Do y'all feel like Gucci Mane is a rat? I do see the angle also where Gucci Mane, like, come on, man, it's Gucci, bro. Like, he out the streets at this point. He not in the streets. He not active. He not doing nothing. It's Gucci. So I see that angle too. So drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. We got this side saying that Gucci Mane is a rat. The other side is saying he just like everybody else. He outgrew the streets. That's what they saying. He outgrew the streets, which I can see also. So drop it in the comments. For me personally, I'm gonna be in them comments. I want to see what y'all actually say about this because this video was going super viral, and we're gonna keep hitting y'all with daily consistent content on this channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's your boy G. I'm out, y'all.